welcome back to FM Story. This is part 3 of our beta save with Blackburn. We're currently sat 4th in the table. We've had a few horrendous defeats, but by and large, everything's going well. So let's see if we can continue on in that vein. Before we get started, if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos. And without further ado, let's get going. As we said, we ended the last episode in 4th place in the championship. Since then, we've pushed on. We've actually performed pretty well. We have... so the last game in the last episode was the Millwall game, where we won 1-0, which actually saw Gary Rowett get sacked by Millwall. Since then, we've had 3 2-1 victories in a row. We won away at Cardiff. Not the best performance, but we did enough to come away with a victory. Rotherham, we went 1-0 behind and were really struggling at half-time, and then came up and ended up getting a late winner from Antonio Silva. And then the most recent game against Millwall, again, we were getting beat 1-0 at half-time, and then we kicked on in the second half and came away with a 2-1 win as well. So that's 5 wins in a row, which, when you look back to what it's been, so that's 5 wins in a row and no defeats since the end of August, which, when you consider that defeat was 5-0 away at Blackpool, everything's going a lot better now. Obviously, we're reaching a stage of the season where we've got quite a few games. So obviously, we've played the 1st of October, the 4th, the 8th, the 15th, 18th, 22nd, 29th, 1st of November, 5th of November, 12th of November, all so that they can shoehorn the World Cup into November and December. Obviously, we do get the break after that game against Burnley on the 12th of November until the middle of December there. But hopefully we can continue with this good run of form. It has seen us go up to 2nd in the Championship, so we are just 1 place behind Burnley, 2 points behind. Obviously, it was a big win against Middlesbrough to see us go ahead of them, presumably on goals scored, since the goal difference is the same. And yeah, we're doing pretty well. Hopefully, we can continue. So we go into the next game against Sunderland. Obviously, we're in 2nd there, mid-table. So hopefully, we can continue this run of form and pick up another win. Looking at the team that we're going to pick, so Antonio Silva is struggling and in need of a rest, so I think we'll bring Dominic Hyam in, just playing in the centre of defence there. Other than that, I think, so Lewis Travis was suspended for the last game, so he can come back in for Bradley Dack, and we'll switch the midfield around to what they've played most often. So pretty much this is the strongest team we've had. Everyone's sort of performing relatively well, and hopefully we can pick up another victory. Let's hope we can just kick on with another home victory. Give them a bit of an encouraging start to the game. It's the first team we've played against for a while that hasn't gone with a back 5. Wharton to Hyam. Right, now can we... Right, now Britton wide. Can you get a cross in? Oof. I'm hoping this is not another... No. We've had quite a few of them this season. We always seem to win the ball near post at headers, but we've had quite a lot that have either hit the woodwork, or the keeper's parried, and then we've had the player reacting. First, just to tap it home. We have had a lot of possession, which when we've had a lot of possession in some of the previous games, we have struggled to break some of these teams down. Scott Wharton bringing the ball forward to Gallagher. Strange. Morton, Gallagher, Burton Diaz. Travis through to Hedges. No. Why on earth do you need to stand that far offside? It's a lovely ball and a lovely finish, but good save by the keeper there. Get the head on this. Closing down. Keeper comes and claims it well. Hedges. Right, he's got the ball back. Lovely ball to find Morton. Can we get it into the box? It's a strange decision to make a challenge like that. Burton Diaz, can we put him two up? And he does. Keep point the right way, but right in the bottom corner. Since we moved him back up front, he's really started to pick up some goals, and the performances have picked up a bit. So it's probably a good job that we were able to tie him down to a new contract. Right, so 2-0 up at half time. Everyone seems pretty happy. Performances haven't been that bad. Right, let's see if we can just kick on a bit in the second half. Buckley with the corner. And Sam Gallagher with the header that time. Except it's been disallowed. I think maybe just make a few changes now. So 5 changes just to freshen it up a bit. Give some players a bit of a rest as well. It's kind of killed the game off a bit, I think, hopefully. And that's it. Another win. 2-0. 6 wins in a row now. And that should put us top of the table. Although we've played a game more than Burnley now. Yep, up to the top of the table. Burnley playing it tomorrow night. Or tomorrow in game, sorry. So ultimately, I don't think we could have hoped for much more than this at this stage of the season. Especially considering how young the squad is. But yeah, everything's going well. Long may it continue. we've almost reached the break for the World Cup, and everything's going pretty well. We've got obviously a big game before the break. We're away at Burnley, local rivals and everything like that. We've managed to continue the good form. We are sitting second in the league, point behind Norwich. Burnley are in fourth, so it's the top of the table clash here as well. Since the game against Sunderland, we won comfortably against Birmingham. Really kind of dominated. We should have had up 5 or 6, and then they got one back with a free kick, but we never really any kind of danger there. Then we went to Hull and got hammered. Never at the races. 3-0 down, 3 goals conceded in less than 10 minutes, and just rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Bounced back with a win away at Coventry, even though Joe Rankin Costello got sent off. He did get sent off at 1-0 down, and then we've gone on and scored 3 goals after he got sent off to come away with a 3-1 victory. And then in the previous game, we've just won 2-1 at home to Huddersfield. Fairly comfortable, they didn't really create that many chances other than the goal that they scored. And then obviously we're going into this game against Burnley. Big problem is we haven't really got a right back. Callum Britton's out injured. Joe Rankin Costello, who had filled in at right back, got sent off against Coventry, and then he's had his ban extended. So we are struggling a bit there. But hopefully we can, some form of patched up defence. We've scored. Hopefully we've kept everything pretty tight. Haven't conceded that many goals apart from the defeat against Hull and the defeat against Blackpool. Obviously there was the couple of draws we had as well, but largely we've managed to keep it pretty tight and we've created a lot of chances. So hopefully we can do the same again in such a big local derby. So with Callum Britton out, we're going to keep Hayden Carter right back. He played in the last game. A couple of changes. We brought Antonio Silva back into the defence after he's had a bit of a rest, and we brought Ryan Hedges back in, who was rested last game. Tyree Stolen and Dominic Hyam have dropped to the bench. Hopefully, I mean, they've got a pretty experienced team. Premier League experience as well. So hopefully we can at least hold our own in this one. But with it being a big derby, hopefully we can get them fired up enough to do something. Right, Stevens. We can't get Pickering back soon enough because Stevens is looking a bit knackered. Buckley. Brereton Diaz. Yes. It's a lovely little ball by Buckley down the side of the defence. And he just smashes it past the keeper. 1-0. Right. Stevens to Sam Gallagher. Oh, and we've lost out and they're going to counter-attack here. Huh. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Surely this is outside the box. I mean, Right, we need to make sure we don't drop our heads here. Right, steady the ship a bit here, I think. Right, Hedges to Brereton Diaz, Gallagher, Stevens, and we've lost the ball again. Oh. We don't seem to know what shirt we're wearing. Okay. He's got Stevens is getting loads of space down this left hand side. Thought he'd given the ball away there. Go on, Buckley. Oh. Nice ball. Can Gallagher get in the box? Oh. Why do I have a feeling that Carter's going to get himself sent off? Right, we'll send the same team out, but I think we might need some early changes in the second half. Right, Carter, Hedges. Surely, I was about, I was about to complain we didn't get a free kick, and then suddenly the ball popped clear. This looks like it's a foul, but suddenly they just let Hedges in, and there's Brereton Diaz for his second of the game. We've got a head on it. Can we get that ball? Right, that's got to be. Ooh, it didn't look that bad, but obviously maybe it was. We don't really need to rest players because it's the last game before the break for the World Cup. So only if they are absolutely knackered and likely to make a mistake will they come off, I think. Oh, Brereton Diaz free hat trick. Oh. Can we get the cross in? Right, clear it. What a ball. Oh. Right, Hedges. Right, so stick Jack Vale on. Stick Dolan on. Just some fresh legs there. Stick Adam Wharton on. Adam Wharton on. Stick 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 Adam drop Buckley back. And see if we can just see out the last couple of minutes. Burton Diaz, Dolan. We run the header. Right, Jackfield, hold it up. Hat trick for Ben Burton Diaz. Surely that's got us. Surely not even we can concede 2 in injury time. Vale does well. Find Morton and gave the keeper no chance. Oops. Right, Dolan, Stevens still got the ball. Oh, and he's got 4. Right, we'll probably make that change that they suggested. Really impressive performance. Great way to end on a high going into the break for the World Cup. I mean, that is like, I hadn't realised what form Burnley are in, but 3 draws and 2 losses in the last 5 after that game. So we're back top of the table. Obviously, Norwich have got a game in hand. But yeah, I don't think we could have a better position to finish for the break for the World Cup than that. Top of the league, and now it's just most of the players will get a rest. I think we've only got Ryan Hedges going to the World Cup, so most of the players will get a rest in that break, and then we'll come back in the middle of December and go again. And that's where we're going to end it for this episode. Really quite a good run of games. Everything's going well. And hopefully when we come back after the World Cup, we can press on and see if we can get ourselves promoted. So join us next time to find out how it goes.